Let's go live. Good evening, everybody. How are we all? Are you feeling super today? Are your spidey senses tingling? Now, one of the problems I have this evening is that chat is miles behind for some reason. So pardon me if I'm a bit slow in responding. Well, I'm fogging up. I can't actually see out of here very well. So I need to open up. Thing is, I've got multiple chats going on. I think that's Alien. Hold on, I can't see. Is Botrix a new member? It's a new bot, Paul, that's hopefully going to make this work. Because we are streaming to Twitch. Oh, God, everybody's logging off because I'm looking like a fool. Anyways, hope you're all right. Now, I am managing several chats today. So, and I can't really see out of my bloody mask. So this is good. Exactly, Paul. Well, to be honest, Paul, I think I'm a much more attractive this way. So hopefully you can see and hear me fine. Don't suffocate. I can just about read that, Aileen. This is really annoying that the stream isn't working. Suzanne, that oh my God, better not be too much of a Mickey take. So, welcome along to Tuesday Night Edits. Welcome along to anybody that's watching on Twitch, which you may or may not be. I don't know. I can't actually see. I don't know if we're on there or not, but hopefully, and I don't know why the chat should be with us, but it's not for some reason. Now, this is probably going to take all bloody night to sort out. Maybe, I think she's offline at the minute, so I don't know what she's doing. Probably, well, she's working or studying or whatever. So we'll see what time she rocks up. Peter's on the road, so he may be here in spirit. I don't know if he's on the road. He'll obviously not be watching. What's that? Headline. So this is going to be a little bit tricky because I can't really see, which is going to be fun for editing images later. But yes, right. I need to put. Oh, we've got chat on the window there now. Great. Right. Okay. If I right, am I caught up there now? Right. Okay. The chat will move a bit quicker for me now because it fades out quite quickly and I've got limited space. So if I miss your comment, I do apologise. But it should be on the screen there anyway. The annoying thing is, to drink a cup of tea. I've got to do that. So the mask might be coming off later. I think at the minute, I think there's going to be some workout. And also, I may still be in this suit next week because there's no guarantee it's not going to come off without a pair of scissors. Just demonstrated there, Simon. So yes, right. I've got two lots of chats coming in. We'll see how this is actually working. I should really have had a shave before I started as well because the beard's sticking through the bloody material. It's quite itchy. Good evening, Andrew. Andrew, you were here the other day when we tested the multi-streaming thing. It turns out YouTube had an issue. So live streams were very buffery. So we thought it was me, and it was actually YouTube. So hopefully tonight it'll be quite static and it'll work well. We are being broadcast on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/AndrewIsGray if you do the Twitch. So it may be on there, it may not be. It says we're live on it anyway, so we'll see. So yes, but basically apart from me dressed up like this and it being Halloween, it is just going to be a normal stream. As normal as it can be with Spider-Man editing images. I did have an idea of editing your images, if anybody's submitted any, the other day, and then that quickly went away when I discovered I was going to have far too much to do to get this stream underway and all sorted. Yes, exactly, Stephen. Yes, your privacy is paramount, obviously, so you're going to have to remain in the suit. But yeah. So we're just having a laugh tonight, really. We've got one viewer on Twitch. Way great. Hopefully, it's got the right settings on that. Come on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yes, on that. I have the right settings on there. Great. Okay. So hopefully everything's working fine. Happy Halloween, Chris. How are you? Nice of you to come along. Good to see you. Feel like it's been a while since we've seen you, Chris. But yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this and looking like such a fool. Thankfully, my screen is like tiny, so I can't really see. But yeah. having a bit of a laugh. To be honest, I could close that or make this the anonymous ICM master. The thing is that being anonymous, Paul, is a bit pointless. People need to know where to send the money when it comes down to it. So yes, I must admit I'm a little bit, even though I'm covered in, I'm a little bit nervous about this stream. We've only done 293, 239 even. That's how nervous I am. But yes, so something a little bit fun and a little bit of a laugh. We're not doing the whole thing like we did in April for the the streamiversary. It was we're just really a normal evening. The usual starting crack, the usual cup of tea to start. Obviously that might take a bit longer because I can't bloody drink it through the mask. You've been away working, Chris? Right, okay. Well, it's good to see you. Hope you've been well. Suzanne, we probably will be editing with the mask on. It will be a bit of fun. Oh, Aileen, thank you very much. It's very kind. And I did manage to get somebody to zip me into the costume, but whether they'll get us zipped out of it, I don't know. But Aileen, that's very, very kind. So if you do appreciate the madness, then by supporting me for free, you can drop this stream a like. There's 11 of you watching. I expect to see 11 likes. Oh God, I forgot about this bit. If you want to support me financially, you can join the Red Knights via Patreon, or you can drop a donation. There will be a link somewhere. I have changed the. You might get away with the naughty word list tonight because I've changed the chat bot. So Stream Elements is still doing some. But we'll see if it's doing them all. I've forgotten where I'm pressing. Right. So if I press this and go to that, and I press that button, it might come up at some stage. It'll be a bit of a test. Good evening, Kathleen. Or good afternoon. Thank you very much. Having a little bit of fun. I presume you're going out trick-or-treating later on, getting dressed up. You never know, Suzanne. It might become a permanent fixture. Okay, so the Patreon command maybe didn't work there. It might not work there either. Oh well. I may have broken everything. Fair enough. All the links that you need are in the description on... Oh, no, it does there. It's just slow. Just very, very slow. So I'm wondering, does that appear on Twitch as well? Who knows? And if I put, if it was typed into Twitch, does it work on there? These are the questions we're going to have answered in due course. Because we are simulcasting, multicasting, whatever the terminology is. To Twitch this evening. Something new, probably something for the future. How do you tip? There is a link somewhere below, Suzanne, which you can click on. God, chat is so far behind tonight. I don't know what is going on. Well, my chat in OBS is behind. I don't know why. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. So that's all of a sudden caught up there. So it's behind on some things and not others. Yeah, it's behind quite a bit. Have a great evening, Stephen. Good to see you. Hello, hello, Jen. Welcome along. Is that bookbeat you're saying, Kathleen? I'm struggling with the chat here. For some reason, I can't. It's not up to date, and this isn't. Hold on, if I move that up there, his kids decided on it. The last message that come through. It's a little bit behind and a little bit cross-referencing. Got one viewer there. So Jen, you're on Twitch. Thank you very much for jumping on there. Yeah, like we said the other day, Jen, I think Twitch is just generally ahead. And Twitch has appeared in my chat, so that works. That's great. Thank you very much for that. We're getting there, people. We are getting there. It'll be a disaster today. It will be a disaster, but hopefully we will get through it under the power of tea and spidey senses. Yeah, no crossing streams. It'll be the end of the world. Right, so. Anyways, right, okay, that's the first 20 minutes gone. How is everybody? I think we might have just about got through the technical issues. I can't put these on straight. I don't know what looks straight or not. By the way, this is a full body suit. It's not just the top off. I did have to squeeze into the bottom of it. Can I see anything? Limited, Jen. I can see enough to read the big writing. I have to kind of concentrate a little bit more on the smaller writing on the normal OBS chat. But the new Botrix chat is quite large, so I can't actually read that. I'm presuming everything looks fine on that. And obviously to kind of monitor Twitch chat, I'm kind of having to look. It's down there. It was just to see if anybody's actually on there. Not really, but anyways. 239. I know, Aileen, it's just you on Twitch. That's all right, Jen. You can mod yourself then. I don't think I'll get in trouble for posting combined chat at this stage, Jen. I think it'll be a while before we get picked up enough to have to deal with any fallout from that. Did I ever imagine? No, not at all, Aileen. Well, I should hope so, Jen, because you've got to keep the troops in order. I Serge. I scare the crap out of myself as well sometimes, Serge. You know, people. You know, you would think a professional would have his reputation to maintain, but instead, me being the very professional person that I am, obviously, I am on here making a dick of myself and enjoying every single minute of it. But yeah. But yes, Aileen, I never thought about 239. I didn't think I'd get to 9. Never mind 239. So something, if I have a couple of weeks off at Christmas, I think we'll be hitting 250 in January, towards the end of January. If schedules work out and I don't take a month off in December. So it'll be like the end of January, beginning of February, we'll be hitting 250. And then one day I might be thinking, I might think seriously about this book, which Paul keeps on annoying me about, not mentioning to me. So, right, that stopped coming through. Why is that slow all of a sudden? There we are. Yes. Well, it was a struggle to get into it, Chris. I did have a bit of help getting into it, but like I say, I might be. But what I don't want to do is do too much liquid intake, because going to the toilet is going to be a significant problem. I don't have a flap cut for that. If it gets really desperate, I'll just have to use a pair of scissors to be able to do that. But yes, we might be stuck in this for a bit. Yeah, it's lots of butter. Well, I think just basically a pair of scissors, I think, is going to be the only way out, Andrew, to be honest. Thankfully, it was cheap, and I can claim it. I can claim it against expenses, obviously, because this is to do with streaming, and this is my job. So yes, this costume will be will be a tax break claim, obviously. So yeah, all good fun, all good fun. Right. Yeah. Yeah, just done for. I know it'll get even bigger. There's even less room. Suzanne, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Well done for pointing her in the right direction, Aileen. But yeah, thank you very much for both of you. It's it's super kind, super kind. Very much appreciated. Is that my neck or the underside of that? See a white line going across there. Well, that's basically what I try to do, Paul. Try to give people a bit of a laugh. Try to give people a bit of a laugh. It's because it's all a bit. It can be all a little bit crap out there at times. But yeah, what a lot of fun. What a lot of fun. Oh. Have I got a button for screen cap in this? I think I did. Did I set up a button for tools? No. I could do with a screen grab of this, just for giggles. Settings. Jen's probably sitting there with a F6. Okay. I knew I set a button for something there. If I hit F6, smile for the camera. Does that do anything? I haven't got a clue. No idea where it even goes. But yeah, I was going to say I'll be able to download this later and get screen grabs off there. What? Stupid bugger. But yes, thank you very much, Suzanne. That's very kind and completely unneeded, but very much appreciated. Right, other orders of business is obviously the end of the month. So tomorrow or the next day there will be wallpapers going out to Patreon members and YouTube members, and of course Patreon members and YouTube members are obviously referred to as Red Knights these days. The new branding, which I think did I bring that in this month, or was that before the end of this month? Before last month? Was that just a this month thing? It may well have been. So wallpapers will be going out maybe tomorrow night, ready for your desktops. So if you want to join the Red Knights on via Patreon, then you please do so by going to. And if you don't know anything about the Red Knights, I have a button, or I did have a button. Where's that button? I mustn't have put it on here. But you can get the you can join the Red Knights via the link that will eventually appear via there. It's just taking a little bit of time today. She's being temperamental, overloading it. So, but we do have. I think we have everything kind of half set up. Yeah. Sometimes these chats are fast and then they're slow, so I don't know what's going on. So, anyways, we've got that coming up. Anything else in November that I should? I'm going on holiday in November, so obviously next week we have a special guest coming. Somebody called Peter Parker. Don't know. No. Next week, special guest, and we're looking at a piece of software. So it's maybe a subtle bit of advertising next week. But I'm going to kind of use a bit of software blind to see how we get on with it. And I'm going to have a representative from the company to guide me on such a thing. So So it'll be interesting to see if I can get the technology working to get him in on the stream. So no guarantees that'll happen, but see, it might be a case he might be in chat or in my ear via another method. But hopefully we'll get all the technology worked out and we'll get him in and on the stream. And so that's next week. And then the following week, I'm going on holiday on the Wednesday. So there might not be a stream on the 14th. I think the 14th is the right date. So just keep an eye out on the Discord. And remember, if you want to join the Discord, if you're not already, the Discord is... Did I press that button? Yes, I did press that button. Discord, you can find the link below, but you can also find it in chat, unless you're on Twitch, because it doesn't seem to be coming through on there. For some reason. I'm sure we'll sort it out in due course. Right, so that's all the intro stuff, I think. That's the intro stuff for half an hour. Probably get down to some editing now. I'm slightly annoyed that this chat's all messed up. A bit slow. Maybe it's a YouTube thing again. Who knows? Who knows? Right, so if we go to Lightroom, we're in Lightroom. So I took some shots of what's day today? There we are, 20 something. Can't see. Yeah, right. Can't actually see that either. So if you were here the other day for... God, chat is wild. Wildly behind. No, you've all just gone silent, that's all. That's fine. Right, so if you were here the other day whilst I was testing this stuff, we had a look at some sea images that I shot. Actually, if I need to change that to this button, then you should see less of me. I can't see what's going on because that's miles behind. There we are. We are still online. Thank God for that. So, I shot some sea images because we had lovely rough seas the other day. And this is going to be tricky because I can't really see the small shots. So yeah, we did. I kind of went through some of the stuff I shot. Old style waves. There we go. I can see what I'm doing now. But it was towards the end. Got some nice ethereal stuff of the water, of the sea, looking along the Bambara. Yes, I know we always do Bambara, but hey, them's the breaks. So I thought I would just make one or two, because I was thinking like minimal editing. So not doing a lot and just keeping it simple. Just a few simple kind of edits. So I have got a few picked out. If I can read. There we are. So we have, how far along do we go from here? No, not them ones. I think it was towards the end of these. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, it was kind of these ones. So very washed out, ethereal looking kind of sky. Lovely stuff. Some nice movement. Some lovely stuff on the left hand side as well. I'm not cheating. I just physically can't see, Suzanne. This is. I presume this is what like having cataracts is like. I'm presuming that. So still going there. So yes, it's not easy to see. Thank God I'm not fighting crime or anything, so I'd never see them swinging. So we're gonna have a play around some of these skies. Maybe we'll do a bit of a combined one. Good evening, Peter. Good evening. It might be one of those. It might be one of those, Suzanne. It may be a case of just a quick tidy up. I'll not be able to see any dust spots today, obviously. Anyways, how are you, Peter? Can you actually see the screen? Or are you simply listening? Do you want me to go back to full screen? Do you want to see me full screen, Peter? Or or are you just quite happy how it is at the moment? Okay, Andrew. Okay. Ree, how are you? Actually, now that Ree's here, I've got to go full screen, so screw the lot of you. Did I have another button for that? Yes, I did. Just the full screen. Full glory. Hi, Peter. Hi, Ree. Ree's on Twitch, by the way, everybody. Which, obviously, only on YouTube you'll not be able to see their chat. Well, you'll see it on the screen, actually, won't you? When it eventually shows. I think it's super far behind. I know, where's Peter's response? Come on, Peter. He's probably actually driving. And he's just driven off the side of the road. That's what it is. That's what it'll be. But yeah. All good fun. Right, I'll go back to another swig of tea. So far behind. Yeah, so the chat is so far behind on everything tonight. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, right, I'm going back to... No worries, Ray. We'll catch you later. Probably see you movie night later as well. If I'm still awake. Right, okay, contribution there. Yes, chat is messed up today. Don't know what, well, it is on my side, anything. Anyway, right, okay, so editing these, I can't see a bloody thing, so I'm gonna lump some together. I really can't see. Suzanne, I am gonna have to cheat. Oh, Christ, I can't see. Right. Not that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Okay, that's me cheating done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a bit of editing. Just need a little bit of cheating, Jen, that's all. Just a little bit. Just so I can see what's going on. No worries, no worries, Jen. No worries. You've got to do what makes money. Like dress up as Spider-Man. That seems to bring in the money. Right, so what do I need to do with this? Auto, well, let's go auto, because I still can't see. And not going to do auto on this. I'm going to drop the contrast. Because I can't see a bloody action. Okay. Shadows. Yeah, a bit of shadow in there. White's there, white's there. Okay. Bit of blacks. All that's black. Yeah, that'll probably it. Wow. I can't see, so we're just going to go with it. And you can't see me, thankfully. The camera reset. Okay. Am I alien? But I look so much more handsome this way. I'll not be, well, I was going to say I'll not freak anybody out when I've got this on, but it's a different thing altogether. See, Suzanne would prefer it with my face covered up. just like every other lady out there. Right, so yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. This will be fun. Is there any spots we need dusting? Oh, there is one up there. I can see that one clear enough. Don't know about the rest. I'll probably do. And that's probably all the... Oh no, we need to change the detail, don't we? Oh, lens correction as well. I'm forgetting my usual system. I can't... Oh, no. About there. Detail and the noise reduction to there. Okay, I think that's all that done, and we'll just sync those across. And then the next step is hopefully Photoshop will talk to Lightroom. Oh, it's okay. Hi, Don. How are you? Nice of you to come along and watch. Hope you're keeping well. Hope the kids are good. Mind you, Don, most of yours will be all beyond the Halloween stuff now. They'll be positively middle-aged now. Left to the oldies to enjoy Halloween. Right, did I sync those? Yes, I did. Right, let's... I need to get away from that. Confirm that, okay. And then edit in Photoshop. Whilst it's doing that, see if it might play an advert for some of you. It may not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just realised the chat is over the girl. Bring that down a bit. I forgot about girls at the top. And of course the goal, the donation goal. Is that the first year for no trick or treating? Girl, she grows up. They grow up very quickly, don't they? Doesn't seem 5 minutes since they were born, Dawn. Doesn't seem 5 minutes, but it'll be 13 years, isn't it? Yeah, 13. Good God, how time flies. Turn off. Alright, just waiting on these to load. 14 or geez, God. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Right, so this is almost finished loading up. Oh, I forgot to change the DPI setting. I was going to reduce it because I've constantly got the whole too large to save error every single time I've edited anything this week. Right, where's me mouse? The main problem here is finding where the bloody mouse is, the cursor is. I know, Dawn. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but then again, in some ways, it does. It's been a long time since we all met. Right. Do we go dark or do we... To be honest, dark might be anything I can actually see. But I think it might be a minimal... I have a feeling there might be a minimal edit today on the multiple one. I think we might just do the odd one where it's just a bit of a clean-up. We shall see. I can see he's going to take this mask off soon. So I really can't see. Yeah, we'll take it off for the time being. Sorry, Suzanne. I will put it on. I'll put it back on before the end. The dark one I flicked through. This one, Aileen. Oh, was there a darker one? I mean, this is my typical kind of dark phase. I'll finish my tea without disturbance. What was this one? Grand. Right, so we have... They're all fairly well lined up as well. Probably done. Yeah, probably. It may well go down in history, this stream, just like the Superman one in April. Right, so yeah, these are all fairly well lined up. Obviously don't need to be perfect. Just roughly. So something like that, and just have another look through. Yeah, I think with them being very light, I think it is a very much a multiply kind of blend. So what I'm thinking is, so having that one in gives that a bit of definition. I do want to reduce it a little bit. So maybe reduce the strength of that one. Leave that one as it is. This one can be reduced a bit. And then this one. Maybe leave the sky. So use maybe some mask on here. Is it me, everybody? Oh, the update to Photoshop that was this week. Has it changed some of the icons? The change from 25 to 25.1. Because I think the masking icon has changed. Or here on the side panel. I may be wrong, but I think it's changed. Okay, masking. So what we want is a bit of a gradient mask, because basically, I mean, when I was there on Sunday, the sea was incredible. Yeah, I was using the beta for a bit, and then they put all the generative thing into the main one. So I kind of moved on to that. Right, so that looks nifty. Yeah, so there's all the dramatic and the big, you know, what the white froth and the sea. It was really nice. So that was the main focus of it, and then obviously have the castle on the headland, which was lovely. Right, so nice and easy. We'll just crop this down. Oh, I try to get out of here without. Well, I'm saying get out of here. I'm going to do some more. Probably going to edit some individual stuff. This little box thing here is all well and good, but it keeps on getting in the way. It's quite annoying. And I've tried setting it so it stays in one position. It doesn't seem to want to do it, which is annoying. I didn't quite come in enough on that. Let's just chop a bit more off. Have we got any more on that? No. So we have this, and we could do with a bit more sparkle. So we want some curves, some brightness at the top end, and a bit of this. Maybe a bit more brightness. That's making it more goldy. I don't really want it goldy. We might need to take some of that colour out. But it gives it a little bit more of the sparkle of the water. Almost sounded posh there. It's maybe a bit too uniform, right? So it's only affecting that. So screen, we could, again, just use a mask. So we copy that mask onto here. Yes. Invert that. No. Invert, because it's the, yes, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. You've all gone quiet. Might be getting a bit of buffering. That's probably because I was using Lightroom. That hasn't been that much. Hasn't been that bad. Right. You all are still there, by the way. You haven't all run away. Right, so what I want here is, can I go back in and edit that? Or not? No. It's a bit annoying. As long as it's not popcorn alien. Wolf and the popcorn alien, as if it's having a laugh at me. Meant to be laughing with me, not at me. Right. If I paint bucket, not paint bucket tool, paint tool, let's reduce this by a bit more. Stop doing that, Photoshop. We're on here and we want to paint in with black. I just want to ease that back down to the water level. Like so. Like so, like that. This is a very simple image this evening. Very simple. Not really anything. Mustn't try to relax too much. This suit is not flattering. Not flattering in the slightest. Is that a better, what's a better angle? Away from my base is a better angle, to be honest. Right, so if I need to invert that, so I need to flick the, just to take a bit of the lightness out of the headland there, like so. Lovely jubbly. Brightness and contrast, is that the kind of thing I want? Actually, do I want it bright or do I want it about there? Because we're still going to go into Analog Effects Pro just to see what that's going to do. We need to know what that's going to do. Pulling the hair out of my arms as I'm trying to move the suit around. Maybe it's about there. Maybe about there. I think that maybe should be better. Accidental hairless. Yes, just the arms, Andrew. Just the arms. I haven't had to move anything around anywhere else, so we haven't had that problem. But like the around here, and you're just like, ah. Yes. But like Superman, I think this is a costume I can't really stand up in. I mean, I can, and I might, but maybe at the end of the but at the end of the stream before the what emoji is that, alien? Oh, is that you mean? You misheard us. End of monetization. Exactly. We don't want to risk that. Otherwise, I will be after donations every 5 seconds. So Do you think Peter ran away and you thought he took one look and went, nope, not today? I missed Peter. He's been away for this week and last week, and he wasn't around for Friday either. Miss Peter. Right, so that's that. Do I want that? Yeah, I think that's what it was, Jen. Oh, it certainly was. That's what he was doing on Friday anyway. Today, he might be back, but working. I don't know, not sure. So I need, yes, the eraser tool. Drop that down a bit. Smoothing needs to be 50-ish. And just a little bit in here. And when I take that away, that just gives it a little bit more shine. A little bit more shine. Right, so we are at this stage. Probably don't need to, but we are going to go into Analog Effects Pro just to see what it's going to do. We will see what happens. So whilst it's doing that, I will press this button. Some of you might get an advert. And by the time you come back, it might not be on. Later. Still haven't updated the Nik Collection. Thank you, Andrew. We're probably about to spoil it now. But yes, yeah, I'm quite liking the simplicity of it. It's not often I like simplicity. I mean, for some people, this may well still be overkill. We shall see. Right, so we got the. I mean, you can't see it for the chat because of the chat, and I don't really want to move this around all the time. Thank you, Chris. Very kind. So if I press this, no, don't like that one. Now this one. Do I like that? And I'm thinking of. Good evening, Alan. How are you, sir? Congratulations on your commended, by the way. Very well done, sir. It is a lovely image of the castle. Or the atmosphere around the castle, I should say. Very well done. I see you must have been to the lakes recently as well. Going by your stream of your Instagram feed, etc. I don't like that. I think the original of this might be the better one. That's a bit doo-doo. That one's a bit too. See that a lot of these presets are a bit on the dull side for an image that's quite washed out. So, oh, by the way, mate, seeing as you arrived late, got to give you the full effect. The full effect. Is everybody ready for another look? This is just for Alan, just to make just to make sure he's not missing out. There you are, mate. I'm gonna give you a proper effect for everything, just to make sure that you've witnessed it. Actually, I think when I go to the lakes with the lads, I think I'm going to take this suit with us and just wander around the lakes like this. And it'll be a right laugh. Right, if I go back to this one then. Notice the lack of reaction. Alan's already fallen asleep. Right, so 2 viewers on the Twitch. Unless there's 2 iterations of Jen. Much better. Cheeky swine. But yes. Right. So I don't think anything on Analog FX Pro is going to make much of a more of an image. Thank you, Kathleen. It's very kind of you. So I'm probably... I think I may just back out of this. That one's a bit... Let's try a bit of exposure balance. Bring that back a bit. And if we increase the detail extractor, and then the lens vignette, if we drop this down, like so, but actually bring this down here, it's a bit much. That needs to be rectangular, and this needs to be not as strong. And then that needs to be not as faded. If I turn that off, what to do? Yeah. So lens vignette is there. So that could be like, I mean, I'm thinking this as an alternate, not as a proper finished. Talking with his hands, not a proper finished thing. Okay, freaked out the Twitch viewer. They've gone. So we balance it like that. Excuse me. Thank you, Suzanne. Yes, I think this is probably going to be enough as just an alternate. So I think we'll just apply this and come out. Then we'll have the 2 versions. There we are. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Right, okay, so... actually what I could do in this is just another mask in there and a bit of a delete, not a delete, an eraser. Just bring a little bit more of the EC out of it. Just a hint. How's that? Yeah. What is going on in the forest household? Right, so let's go with this. Yeah. 15th, mate. 15th. So there'll not be a leaf left on the trees by then. It'll be horizontal rain. Andrew can't walk any distance. So it's going to be a fun trip. No, actually, Andrew not being able to walk very much. It's going to be fine by me, because I like staying by the car parks anyway. Right, have I gone too much for that? Is that too much? If we half the strength of that with the opacity slider, maybe it's a little bit more, just a smidgen. There we are. I think that'll do. Really? 2 weeks is a long time. We'll see though. It might, it might be peak, or it might be pissing down. Who knows? But it'd be nice to get away. It'll be nice to get away. Right, okay, so this, how's this only 1.1? All right, okay. So we have, I'm going to turn off yeah, so that's, right, I'm just going to save this file, save. Oh yes, I have zero faith at all, mate. You know what I'm like. I am Mr. Pessimism. When you've been crapped on as much as what I have, it happens. It enters the psyche. Don't fall off the desk. But anyways, mate, I might still be in this in 2 weeks' time. There's no guarantee I can get out of it. Not save, yes it does. Right, okay, so if I knock that off, and then if I flatten image, yes. File, save as. Fingers crossed this will go to the right directory. Yes, it will. Edit to. Save. Okay. That is currently saving. I forgot. It still takes a while, even on a TIFF. Okay, so that goes to there. And if we go to, that's the wrong button, Andy, you cretin. Yes. Eventually he exploded because he couldn't get out of the costume to go to the toilet. What am I doing? Lightroom, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, right. So they're both, those two versions are both in. Fantastic. Wonderful. So Photoshop, I can close this down now. Lovely. And then if I go back to Lightroom, and yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, we're gonna look at some simpler edits, weren't we? So that's them to edit it. Just to prove I can actually edit a single image. Just has to be the right single image. And by edit, I mean not really edit, just kind of play around until I'm happy. I'm not cut out for this single image editing kind of thing. Good Lord. Oh, by the way, mate, did you get down to the coast at the weekend? I know you live actually on the coast, pretty much. Went down in Bamber on Sunday. It was beautiful. High tides, big crashing waves. Or were you in the lakes? We're probably in the way. There you go. That's what it looked. It was very dramatic and very lovely light in the afternoon. And it's lovely stuff. Ah, you were at the lakes. I forgot you might have been over there. But it was superb. Right, okay, so normal single shot ICM image need. That's just a soft version, isn't it? Isn't it? Soft version that everybody else does. Can I bring myself to do that? Listen to me, Mr. High and Mighty. Single. It's just not my thing. Right, we'll go with this one because it looks as simple. Nice, Andrew. Nice. Bet that would look good. Camera went off.
back on. Right, we'll go with this one. Nearly on the point of I can feel the thing tearing. Right, okay, so I will have to seek them out, Andrew. Lens corrections. Let's do the normal and yeah, whatever. Detail, still flatten them out, even though I'm not going to be doing loads and loads and loads. Maybe I don't need to go so far. Dial that back a bit. This feels like it's getting looser. Is it starting to split? Can you see? Or maybe suddenly the zip's going to fly down my back. And then I will be able to get out. Hurrah. Basic. Blue. Could go blue. Let's leave that as is. Contrast. We want to retain some of the, because the cloudage was really nice. There was a strange sound. That was probably me. Slowly dying out from being crushed by this lycra. It's my own fault for being too bloody big. This is like the biggest size I could get, and I'm still several pounds heavier than what should really be getting into it. The tube zipper. Yes. It's probably something just tearing. Also, this doesn't help because I can't grip anything properly. Right, okay, so don't need texture, don't need highlights down. Just embrace the sky. So, I mean, this is going to be a very simple image. It's going to be obviously minimal editing like most people would do. And it's just going to be headland to sea, nice cloudage, big open space. I want to retain quite the brightness of the whites because it was the clouds are very much sunlit. We're not clipping there, which is good. I think we're probably on the verge of it. Clarity, do we want to play with any of that? Probably not. Might reduce it a little bit. I do some masking of the sky just to see how that transpires. See, like using dehaze is kind of spoiling it, so let's not do that. Blacks is about that. Yeah, about there. Right, so if we go to the masking thing, see if it'll find the sky for a start off. Always like to give it a challenge. This old Lightroom AI garbage. Sky, that's the one. Click this, see if it discovers it. I bet it doesn't. I've never had, to be honest, I have yet to have a good result out of this. It's found it. Not entirely sure it's going to give me a good result when I start playing around with it though. Okay, so if I drag, see, you get this change here, which is not good. So I mean, is there a bit of feathering you can do on this? Can you feather on this? I don't know. Well, you were kind of stuck. I didn't really look, I must admit. But it's, I mean, there's a kind of looseness that drop the contrast. I don't know. Not entirely. Right, I thought that would be the case, Andrew. This is how much I trust the automatic stuff. I just don't. Right, okay, let's get rid of this because it's garbage. And we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Linear gradient. Yeah, I know. Aye. But we are streaming to 2 places using Lightroom and using Photoshop. And this is probably squealing at me saying, it's not fast enough to encode properly. That's doing all right there. So, notice the viewership's down this evening. It's like people don't enjoy having fun. Oh, we have a second viewer on Twitch. Hello, everybody on Twitch. Yeah, it's like normal images are just, you can just about get away with, depending on what they are. I find them a bit rubbish. Right, okay, linear mask, that's what I was here for. Something I like about that. And then now I can drop it a bit, not too much though, Andy. Yes, get rid of that strong blue. Do like that strong blue. I did a little bit of that. Highlights, leave that around about there. No worries, Chris. Good to see you, man. Lovely to have you back. Don't stay certain. Don't work too hard and have to stay away. So it's been good to see you, man. Take care. And we'll hopefully see you very soon. Right, okay, that's that. Let's get this. Get the image leveled out a bit. Or a little bit closer anyway. There we are. Fantastic. I mean, this is going to be such a simple image. It's going to freak me out, I must admit. It's going to be very freaky. So, 2 stars, so I know which one it is. And I'm going to take this over into Photoshop because I'm lazy. And I'm going to try the old generative fill to try to tidy up some of these rocks that are jutting out of frame. Photoshop for the win! Exactly, Jen. Right, okay, so just to remind anybody that's on Twitch, this will probably be the way forward, that I'll be simulcasting, multi-streaming to Twitch of my weekly YouTube live stream, just for a bit of an expansion, because we can now. Oh, and everybody else, by the way, I'm getting faster internet soon. I've just signed up to 500 meg internet. So that might make a little bit of difference. It might not as well, because I'm already getting 75. So, right, so generative fill. I know, Dawn. What kind of speeds are you getting, Dawn? Generative fill, so I want to get rid of this here. I know. For me, mainly, Jen, it's more for the upload. The upload's going to be like as fast as I get it down now. So that could be. I wish you would go to the top of the screen where I can find you. Generate. No, it'll be 500 down, but they're expecting the speed will be about 275. And up the way is 75, because the UK is crap. They could give us, full that much up, but they just don't, because they're assholes. Right, I'm not particularly liking this bit of rock here, so I'm going to take that out. Why did you move back? Right, you up. Come here. Up there. Pin Stay. Generate that. Yeah. Still pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's mainly for, you know, uploading and streaming and stuff like that, just to give it a bit more oomph. Let's look at these ones. Alternates, probably that one. And then we want. Oh, I just want a shot of. Let's go with this. Oh, crap, man. My skills with the mouse are lacking. Like this. Take that out. Generate fill. Generate. Well, yeah, having to do with 4G is a bit sucky, isn't it? Did you just delete Andrew? Jen, did you just delete Andrew? Come back, Andrew. Oh, all right. As long as it was Stream Elements, because the other bot is. I'm not sure what the other bot does. Can you free him? Oh, he's back. He's there. Welcome back, Andrew. We can only apologise for the. Well, to be honest, Jen, there's only 2 people watching. One of them's you. So I don't think we're going to have much trouble with Twitch. But the bot tricks thing. You would get timed out of chat. That's all it was, Andrew. So like for me when I'm reading this, all your chats have disappeared. So it's just erased you from the chat log. So it's a good job it's on screen. Well done. So yes, note to you all: don't use all caps. Don't use too many emojis. Yeah, Don, yours is quite quick for some reason, whereas Twitch is very quick, but YouTube's a little bit behind. Andrew's subscribed. I'm sure he better be. He comes along and watches enough. Right, anyways, back to this image is probably about all that's going to happen there. Right, so I'm going to chuck this in Analog Effects Pro just on the off chance it throws back something slightly different. I don't think it will. Oh, it's only kept that one. Great. Cancel. Close without saving. Right, if I just flatten this layer, flatten the image rather, and then go back in Analog Effects Pro, then we'll get a bit further on. Who knows, Jen? Who knows? I don't know. They're all about. I mean, if you think Stream Elements is buggy, you should see the Botrix thing. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. What was that notice? Didn't give me a notice. God's sake. Pass. All right, so Analog Pro, and I don't like I say I'm not that sure it's going to do much. We could potentially do something like here, where I'd bring in more cloud over here using the double exposure module. You know, just balances out a bit. But you know me, don't like balance. Don't like things balancing. We could do something like that. Keep it away from there. I don't know. All right, fair enough. To be honest, if you're using 70 characters of all caps, you should be banned. Shouting in chat is very bad. No, only joking. Film title is turned off. Why is that turned off? Why is it so dark? That'll be the filter, not the. It'll be the layers, won't it? There we go. Actually, that's all right. If I drop that, just a bit of it. Come back here. Try contrast to a little bit above there, to basically like that. It's lost a bit of the punch in the clouds. It's not quite as good. So this is why I don't think Analog FX Pro is a good idea. What's this one do? Yeah, I just don't know. Actually, if I go undo, because the exposure is quite low, so I can increase that. Exposure balance. It's losing that. Bring the balance down, but bring in this cloud more over here so it kind of fits, so it doesn't leave such a big hole on the right hand side. It's a bit, it looks a bit more wispy there. Like so. Don't want it too far over there. It's about there. Just a wee bit of wisp. A bit of wisp. Yeah, to be honest, I think it's probably built into the system, Jen. I think it'd be built into the system. A wee bit of wisp. Exactly. We like a wee bit of wisp. I've got to be careful drinking out of the bottle here, because with like gloves on, it's very slippy. Very slippy indeed. Right, okay, so do we want to tweak the colour? I can turn on film type. Let's see how this film colours are coming through. Subtle. I turn this on and turn it off. Slight change there. Okay. Right, I'm going to reset the levels there. Excuse me. Just going to play around with the curves a bit. So we start with that. It's a bit dull, and then this is. I think what I might actually do is just come out of this with this. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Come out of this from here, and then bring it into Photoshop and just reduce the opacity of this new layer. that might be the thing to do. Because even though having that wispiness on the right-hand side, I don't know if it's actually doing much, to be honest. And this is why I don't do singular bloody images. This is why I do multiple exposures and blend them together. Because it's way more easier than just giving a bog standard average ICM shot and try to make something good out of it. It's just not going to work. For me. Because I'm like that. Right, if I drop this to... There's a bit of wispiness still left there if I get to 50%. There's a little bit of... So it's not completely imbalanced by one. I mean, to be honest, when we crop it, it might just be that bloody section there. And by that section there, I mean this section here. I keep forgetting my hands are not on... not on screen. What an asshole. Right, so if I just save this out, we can do a little slight color tweak in Lightroom. So how big is that? That's fine. Nice and small. Save. You've all gone quiet. You've all left me. Right. Are we back in? Yeah, we are back in... Oh no, we need to go to Lightroom, don't we? There we are. Right, give that 3 stars, I know where we're at. And so, on here we want... Maybe a little bit of dehaze. Just to claw back some of these clouds. Some white balance. Just to age it up a little bit. No worries, Don. Obviously next week, because you Americans are slow at moving your clocks around, then next week, well, for you, Don, I think we'll be back to 6 hours in front of you. Because I think at the minute we're 5, just for this week. So like East Coast is 4 hours behind this week, and then we move it around. You change your clocks next week. Oh, this coming weekend. So by next week we'll be back to how we've been for the last 6 months. So it's always confusing when you lot use different dates. I think it's even worse in the spring because it's like 3 weeks where there's that bit change. So we'll see. Right, if you got no clocks in your house, fair enough. Right, linear gradient. I'm going to add in another one, just mainly for this top bit. Linear. It's because it doesn't give you the bloody tool straight away. So it confuses me a bit. Just dulling the sky off as you look further into the sky. Yeah, I was going to say there's like just the mechanical clocks are the same. Thank you very much for the follow, Reyes and Mabel. Have we got that many? Is this some kind of bot attack, Jen? There's not that many people watching according to this. And they're not obviously my friends from Twitch. Thank you very much, Mabel. You're never really sure. Because Twitch is still, I mean, I've been on Twitch for a long time, but I don't use it for streaming, really. So this is the first, this is my normal YouTube show that I do every week, but I'm putting multi-streaming it onto Twitch because we can. But welcome along. Welcome to the community. But yes, we're doing photo editing and specifically ICM photo editing. if you haven't come across us before. So I'm going to be doing this. It's always on Tuesday anyway, but I've been doing it for like 5 years. 5 years on YouTube. Going to do it on the doing it on Twitch as well. So we're going to mix it up. We're crossing streams, and hopefully just expanding the community a little bit. Yeah, Maples, I've got a Discord as well. If you're welcome to join, I think there's a link on the about page. I think I updated some things. Crossing streams, indeed, exactly, Riz. Yes, it's a risky thing to try, but when I realised I could actually do it, is that Maple? To be honest, I haven't really, because I'm not really on Twitch to like look for much else apart from the odd Warzone stream and a load of ASMR. So that's pretty much why I'm on. I have an account on Twitch, so I'll have to have a deep dive into the photo editing and photo streaming community. Google Hangouts now, that's a thing from the past there, Don. Good old days, those. But yes. But anybody else, if you haven't joined the Discord, please do. For those of you that are on the YouTube side of things, I mean, everybody will see this, but the YouTube side will be able to see it. Excellent. I look forward to it, Maple. Right. The chat is so slow today. I don't know what's going on. So eventually that will come through. But thank you very much for following anyway. And I will, when I get out of this, I'll give you a follow, and I'll be able to find yourselves as well. Excellent. I will seek you out and seek out your links. That's very kind of you. Right. Okay. So that's that done. How do you get out of this? Let's see this. Excellent. Yeah, we have a little bit of a laugh there. What do you mean when, Andrew? At what point are you referring to? Yes. Okay, right. So we've got this far. Do we need to go any further? No, let's start doing some cropping, because otherwise it's going to be bloody night time. Excellent, Mills. Right, I will. Obviously, there's loads of bits in between me being able to reply to anything on Twitch, but I will get back to you, Mabels. Thank you very much, and I will seek you out. Great to expand everything. Oh, when I get out of the suit, yeah, the suit might be on for a bit. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. See, Bodrix is really fast. Unless that's the old one. Yeah, if I get out of the suit, that's the thing. Well, I'm going to need to go for a pee soon, so definitely got to get out of it then. I love this bot. It can't even spell official right. How mad! I know. I'm tempted because I think on the other Discord that I pretty much live in. I think they're doing a movie night tonight. Yes, Don. Now that you've swapped over to Twitch. So the chat that you type into Twitch, even though that Mr. Clancy says you can't do that, I think we're small enough to be able to get away with it for the time being. So if you're typing in If you're typing in Twitch, you'll see it on screen here as well. I'll figure out a better way of doing the whole chat stream whilst I'm editing. Right, anyways, crops. Because did we crop the other image either? No, we didn't. So we got this image to crop. Now, I've a feeling that this image might actually work as a 5x4. So let's go with that. Yeah. It'd be interesting. But did Botrix put out two Discord links there? I don't know. One went to Twitch. I can see that. Anywho, right. So I'm thinking 5x4 on this one, and actually just bringing it in a slight amount. So we've still got this rock in the corner. We've got a nice little fence across the headland there, and away out to there. Yeah, and we're not really losing anything on the clouds here. We've got enough of the wispy stuff here. So I think 5x4 definitely works on there. Yeah, but I think Maple's typed in Discord, and I think it brought it up immediately on Twitch, whereas the YouTube one is taking forever to update. I think that's what it is, Jen. YouTube being finicky today. I don't know. It might be because I reduced its strength. I took certain things away from it in Stream Elements today. We'll see. Right, so we've got that. So we want a 16:9 crop, because you might get this as a wallpaper in due course. And so we want 16:9. Obviously, we're going to lose some of. So ideally, we want to retain all this cloudage. So if we come down here, then again, actually, it's not too bad. Actually, just this little gap here, you got to remember, you've got to look for your boundaries around the edge of the frame. So you can bring this in a little bit, just so that little dip of sky isn't there. So it's just all cloud. I think that kind of works, like so. And also we'll just make sure that we've got a 3x2 crop of it as well. Brain, we'll engage. 3x2 crop. There we are. We'll just make that bigger until it fits. That's it. Well, all right. It was a 3x2 crop to start with. Let's confirm it. Job done. Okay, so that's. Actually, can we get a square crop for Instagram, maybe? Let's do it on this one. So I think it's exactly the same as the other crop. So square crop. Von by Von. And it's. We could just chop that rock off a bit. A little bit. Like so. Ease down, just a hint further across, like that. I think that would be quite nice. I'll confirm that. It's I don't think this is actually. What's Catherine doing? We're still on, Catherine. We're still on. Hold on, just going to reply to this. So I don't think it's actually working. This is probably still working as a square. Put the options there. When's your bloody phone? And then the earlier images. So yeah, we'll start with this one. I think if this is a 3x2, this will probably be the best for it. I'll just make a new virtual copy. So this one, I think it'll probably work as a 16:9. Come on, brain's not working. 16:9. So just kind of don't want it to be exactly on the third, just in the rough area of, like so. Maybe just need a little bit more in the sky, just to hold it in a little bit more. Just a linear gradient. Yeah. Look, if you adhere to the rules, Don, it gets boring. You've got to be a little bit off. I mean, if you've been here long enough, Don, then you'll know that I do specific things to annoy the viewer because that makes them look at it. So I will purposely have things misaligned. Just increase the contrast as well. Just a little bit like that. Lovely. Maybe move that up a bit more. Just holds the edge in a little bit more. Confirm that. Yeah, so by having it not quite on the third and the castle not quite on the third, I mean, it's close enough on here, so it doesn't matter. But if it was way off, then it would annoy the eye. So you would stand and look at it more, trying to justify it. So therefore, you catch the eye. Otherwise, you're just looking at more boring images. So, I mean, this isn't exactly the most exciting one I've ever made, but you know. Right, so I think, yeah, it's only going to... Catherine, how are you? You'll get a full show in a moment once I'm done with the image. So, and then the alternate version is this one, and I think this is another one that probably will work as a 5x4. Create virtual copy. Yeah, the focus is overrated, Andrew, as you know. Unless you're trying for it, that's the thing. So, actually, I'll just leave that bang in the middle. I think it does kind of work as a... I mean, I've just said, like, it just break the rules, but yeah, it does look better when it's bang on the third, especially in this ratio anyway. So create a virtual copy again. Crop. Why does it take away the crop version? So annoying. And obviously we want just the way the waves are kind of constructed here. You don't want them chopped off by much. Maybe do it about there. So that'll be about there. Hi Gerald, love crafting. What do you mean? Right, so again, like the previous edit, just want to hold the sky in a little bit more, so I'm gonna lump in a gradient, create a new one. Back up there, get up there. Just pull this in. Catherine, you can type in the chat if you wish, you know. I mentioned everybody. Most people are friendly in chat, Catherine. You can talk in chat. There you go. Sorry, Catherine. There's another Catherine here as well. Lovely Lear is another Catherine. Just to really confuse everybody. Because who makes a name called Lovely Lear? Obviously a Star Wars fan. But no, I wasn't meaning you. I wasn't meaning Catherine Overton. I was meaning the other one. But yes. The other one that was messaging us on Instagram. Some people are done. Some people. Makes a change. Some things never change. Right, okay. So that's that bit done. I think actually for this one I'm also going to do a bit of post-crop vignetting. Not a lot, just a little bit. Like so. There we are. I think we could still get a little bit more out of them. That's the wrong one. Need this one. Clarity. Just a wee bit of clarity. Let's just leave Deer Hazel alone. It gets a little bit strong. So that, at the minute, it looks all right to me. We shall see. So that's a decent evening's work. So beyond nearly a couple of hours. So we have that one. We have that one. And then we also made... Which one's the which? Let's go with that one. So this simple edit, is that made? Is that actually edited? Is it? Yes, it is. Doesn't look like it. We've got that simple one. This one, quite atmospheric. Obviously added quite. It's ended up with a bit of quite a bit of warm tone in the sky, even though it was middle of the afternoon. And then this one, which isn't as strong, but I think it's just. I mean, it's like strong as in colour. It's quite nice. Worked out well, I think. Worked out well. So there you go. I think, photo-wise, I think that'll probably do for the evening. I think it'll do for the moment. Yeah. So once we actually got going, got past the hilarity. Thank you, Andrew. I think we did a bit of work once I got the mask off and I could actually see what I was doing. So there we are. Gotta love some hilarity. Well, you do, Jen. I mean, if I've been put on the world for one thing, it's hopefully to make people chuckle a little bit. So hopefully that has happened this evening. Hopefully. Good God, we dropped right off. Well, people got very bored. Probably too much image editing. Right. What's going on there? There's Jen's messaging me on that. Okay. Be interesting. I want to look at the stats later on for the streams. Will be interesting indeed. Right, so okay, that's the images done. Yeah, I think I'll probably do. That will do for the moment. If I go back to, you want that presenting one, or you want full fat me? I don't want full fat me, obviously. Yes, I like the added moodiness in there, Jen. I must admit, I like that. The way that's come about. It's very nice. But yes, right. Do I prefer that view, or do I prefer? Well, I don't know what I prefer, but might prefer this view. A bit more detailed. Maybe it's a bit too much detail. I don't know. Right, so that'll probably do it for this evening. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, next week we have a guest on, and we'll be. Well, I might as well. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. Might as well spoil it. Is a representative from DxO, and I'll be getting. You two, Don. You two. It is Catherine. It is Catherine, because that's what comes up in the chat. But if you know, I don't know how far behind chat and video is. I don't know. I'm a little bit lost, I must admit. But yes, lovely Leah that is in chat as well is a Catherine as well. Thank you, Riz. Thank you. It's exciting to be on Twitch, I must admit. I do spend quite a bit on Twitch. Spend a bit of time on Twitch, but it's generally consuming other content. So I haven't really done much exploration of the photo side of things. I mean, to be honest, before I even started the YouTube live stream, I was actually thinking, no. How long have I been on Twitch? It was maybe around about the same time. I did think that'd be a good place to start, and I just never did. I think I was going to do it to supplement like the Tuesdays, but having different setups and everything. I will do, Riz. I will do. I will. I look forward to it. I look forward to catching you. But it will not be the last you've seen of me. I will see you again. But yeah, I'll be multi-streaming going forward, I think. But yeah, next week got a representative from DxO, and I am actually going to be playing with PhotoLab 7. So I've spent about 10 minutes looking at PhotoLab 6. So hopefully all the technology will work. We'll have this person in the chat. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Is. I mean, we've got a really nice community here on YouTube, because I've been doing this for like 5 years. But yes, I'll be exploring more on Twitch. That's for certain. But yeah, I mean, this side of stuff, we've got the Patreon, we've got the Discord, we've got lots of lovely stuff. We've got merch. Everybody, we've got merch. Have I got an overlay for that here? Have I got an overlay? No. Let's add it. Image. Add. Merch. Okay. There's the merch link for everybody. I am Peter. Where did you go, Peter? Were you driving? Was that why you couldn't stop? Yes. So we have merch. Those of you haven't played yet, do check that out. And we also obviously got the Patreon community, the Red Knights. So if you're into that, do check that out. And obviously it's the start of the month, so there'll be wallpapers going out tomorrow or the day after, and then it'll be a few weeks. And also I'm going to update you all with the discount codes for the merch, by the way. I keep forgetting that. I did make them all the other day, because I've got to vary them a bit, because otherwise you'll be able to cheat and figure out what the best one is, because it goes in different grades depending on what you subscribe at, is how big your discount is. So I had to vary them up around a little bit. So I have them all listed. I will send those out. I'm not part of that anymore, Peter. I resigned. I didn't have time for it. You know, dressing up as Spider-Man and streaming is far more important. I've lost my train of thought now. Yes, I'll be sending out messages about discount codes as well. Probably tomorrow when I send out the wallpapers as well. So there might actually be a mobile wallpaper goes out this time as well, because I got a nice vertical image when I was at the Roman wall. Definitely, Jen. Definitely. Much more important. Definitely more important. Right, if I knock that off. So, talking to the Spider-Man costume, do I dare stand up? With a full effect. Peter, did you see it with the mask on before? Did you see the mask on earlier? I'm going to move this over here, then I can see properly. Good God, that's too big. No worries, Aileen. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your generosity with the donation. Much appreciated. Lovely to see you, and thanks Suzanne as well again. Very much appreciate the donations. What do you mean that's better? What do you want, Serge? So yes, Peter. I don't know if you saw the mat with the mask on earlier on, but we'll better get back into full costume. I've got to go walk the dog. Do I dare go out? Obviously, it's cold out there, so maybe I won't dare do it like this. I might put the mask on though. I don't know how Tom Holland gets the eyes lined up immediately. It's pretty tricky. That's that way. So, Catherine, when I see you for coffee next week. Can't get the eyes on straight. There we are. I still can't get the eyes on. No, it's this one. That's the one. Yeah, probably. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's even more. Probably right. And also, I'm doing it mirrored as well, so I can't actually figure out left and right. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Am I square? I mean, my head isn't exactly square either, so it's about as close as we're going to get. And why is it now I can see out of it? I couldn't before. Maybe I was looking at the wrong hole. Oh, I could, Peter. I could. But yeah. So anyways, this is the costume. I am going to breathe in though. As you can see, it's a full bodysuit. Is that zoomed out enough? No, you don't want to go that far. Full bodysuit. And a very full body, obviously. Now, if this doesn't inspire me to lose some weight, I don't know what will. Yes. Walk on the ceiling. Oh. Mine, Riz, you've picked quite the night to come along to discover me.
We don't play dress up every week, Riz. This is a rare occasion. The last time I wore a costume was when was it? April. It's actually behind the chat. There is a Superman cape on the door, which tells us. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Web shooters, no. Unfortunately not. I could maybe cut a hole and be like, was it Toby Maguire was the one that could generate them, wasn't he? The others had to chemically make theirs. But yeah, it's all about having a laugh. Yeah, you might be right, Jen. So, anyways, Jen, actually, are you actually in costume at the moment? I know you said you were going to, but I'd imagine work has taken over and you're not. I think, to be honest, putting it on this way, Peter, would be just as freaky. It'd be just as freaky. You are in costume. Oh, well done. Well done. Actually, Catherine, you'll have to get onto the Discord. You'll have to start doing Discord. That's Catherine Gray, by the way, not Catherine Overton. We have more of a laugh. Is that some kind of overlay? Must be. Can't unsee what? Are you a bit behind, Peter? Have I just stood up for you? Yeah, because Jen's costume was, she put that in the Discord the other day. Fun stuff. There you go. Right. This is good. This is going online, everybody. Bear with me. Hold on, this might take a bit of reworking the screens. No, I don't want to do that. Just about to publicly out Jen here. There we go there. Should be resigning as mod in a moment. Yeah, I can see way better when I'm looking at this screen than I can that one. Okay, I need to show what button is it? Not that button. Need to go to No worries, Andrew. Good to see you. We'll catch you later. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Hopefully. Right, if I press this button, we shall see Jen all dressed up in her Halloween costume. Fantastic. Well done, Jen. To boldly go again. So are you wearing it all day? Or are you going trick-or-treating tonight? But yeah. It's also really good that, you know, you've got a husband that looks like Christopher Pike. It's fantastic. Fantastic when I saw that. Brilliant. Right, okay, back to that button. Any more costumes anybody sent them in? Maybe, maybe not. Don, is it a channel thing that you can't change your name here on Discord, rather? Is it a setting I need to change? Could well be. Could well be. Right, okay. So if I minimize that, so I can see what I'm doing. But you're wearing it all day. Getting in with the spirit of it, Jen. Well done.
How far behind this chart is Peter? Peter, hit refresh. Actually, by the time you hit refresh, I'll be gone. Yeah, probably, Don. I will check that out. If you don't wish to be known as Hortour, anyway. But yeah, I will check out the permissions, because me and Discord don't get on very well. So I will check that out for you, sir. Yeah. Right, everybody, I better go, because it's almost, it's getting on for 10 o'clock, and I haven't spent any time with the dog yet. And he gets upset if he doesn't see me. And I think I probably need to get some sleep before we have movie night in about 4 hours' time. On another server, though. All right. I'll have a look for it. Anyway, I'll have a look. But yeah, thanks, Jen. Good night, Dawn. Right, yeah, good night, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of the week. If you're going trick-or-treating tonight, be safe. Don't eat all the sweeties out of the kids' hands. And yeah, just have a lovely time. Obviously, in the UK is bonfire night this weekend, Guy Fawkes night. So if you're going to display, be safe at that. Don't burn too many people at the stake. Don't hang, draw, and quarter any of them. I'll probably get demonetized again for mentioning this kind of stuff. But yes, have a little, go to the organised ones. Don't do your own. Be careful with the animals as well. Take care of your pooches and your cats in case they don't like the fireworks. But yes, I'll be at a display on Sunday, the local one in the village. Lots of sausage sandwiches, bowls of soup, and hopefully it'll not be raining. So, right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you very much for putting up with the hilarity. Those of you that come here for serious streams, we'll be back to semi-serious next week. Semi-serious. And yeah, we'll see you next week for the special guest stream. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Catch you later, Catherine. Well, definitely see you. Well, I'll be seeing you next Wednesday anyway. And thank you, Jen. And yeah, basically, thank you all very much. Thank you, Jen, for modding 2 channels. And yeah, thank you very much for everybody for hanging out with me and sticking with me. And if you've enjoyed it, please leave the stream a like and subscribe if you haven't on YouTube and Twitch. If you're subscribed on either, or if you've got accounts on either, subscribe to me both places. It'll be lovely. Yes, exactly, Jen. Well, we don't want to get too big, do we? We don't want thousands. We don't want hundreds and thousands. Just want to, maybe one day we'll get to affiliate or something on Twitch. I mean, there's a chance of that. The more I do it. It's only taken us 5 years to get started. Right. Okay, I better go. Lovely to see you all. And until the next one, wait until the button. Till the next one, keep it hard. See yous.